What is up, YouTube? We are watching LGD versus MAD1 in the AST10, which is the Siege Cup we're doing here in South Africa. At the moment, hosted by Raving Mad Gamers. The moment we're starting off the matchup between LGD and MAD on Oregon. We have LGD defending first. We see a pretty standard operator pick for defense hold. We're seeing two shields come out from MAD, which is interesting on its own. This one's going to be Blitz Monty. So obviously they want to do a well, with both shields you can easily push the B-bomb site, which is not the most favored one. So we'll see which one they opt to go for. But so they are spawning in Junkyard, so it's probably going for that B push. Yeah, they are going for the B push. Let's get some first person on action to Montaigne. He's gonna be conflicted here with Tyrell on the mirror. He's just waiting for a perfect opportunity to peek. So he's got to call out that to. Okay, so the legions do come out. So it looks like just the shields are pushing this this backside. Just figuring out the controls. I haven't actually done a stream in a while. So Ash is already in the building from. No, she's not. They're still establishing control. So we have Aras and Langneck holding a fort. Aras in meeting and Langneck just in front door. He's gonna maybe try hold him off from taking the hatch at the moment. The call's already out that Aras should rotate for the back push, for the front push. So if the killer gets concussed by Ella's mine. Let's see, Aras take that on. I was looking straight at him. On cams at the moment. Front doors open by Ash, I believe that was. She's got line of sight into the front door. Just want to see how the shields are doing. I see that Montaigne lost half his health, which is quite a bit of health considering he's got a high armor. He managed to take out the mirror, which should help his teammates that are coming around, but only Legion's on this side. So I wonder if the shields know that Legion is hanging around over here. So no kills yet. 1 minute left. Things are moving pretty slow from the MAD side. I wonder, yeah, they are going for the rotation back into B side. So the full push there. You see Hibano helping his teammates. So it's quite a difficult one to push through. And the Stray managing to take out the nice kills here. The Stray and Aras taking out the Monty and Ash. Good ability to take out. Monkey Mark gets a nice kill onto Tyrell. The Stray is going to get taken out from the back here, but Aras saves just to save him actually. So just a blitz left on the attacking team. It's quite a hard push to do. The Stray is low on health, maybe 5 or 10%. You'll see Nukem Darren playing Doc, so he's going to be hopefully not peeking just in case. So Luban also does take out the Legion. So Jaeger and Ella, two good guns, rotating back to take on the shield at the moment. All Aras has to do is hold fort, unfortunately, but unfortunately it won't be enough for Ruben also to do a clutch, as it's best to just play time for the defense team, which I'm sure they did. So that's much point one going to LGD on defense, but now it's Matt's turn to probably hold. Let's see where they opt to go to. So we see a Ying and a Buck, no Hibana. So they Thermite, okay. So we do have a hard breacher for LGD. So they are taking the laundry room. Actually now you do need a Thermite. Okay, so they do have a Thermite. So it's weird that they're not going with Hibana. Obviously you can make it work with Thermite. That's how we used to do it back in the old days when there was no Hibanas. So let's see what the MAD defense is going to be looking like downstairs. Mirror play by Maki Mak. He's looks like he's gonna do it on the right side. Oh, he's actually reinforcing both. So he probably wants to do a double mirror. I assume that's what they want to do. So the whole B is being reinforced by MAD, and obviously want to close it up there and have it battery charged. But from this operator tech, I'm gonna expect LGD to go full a bomb plant tech. So if three LGD players spawn on junkyard, we see Longneck and Longneck spawning south in front, in the front of the building. So now's the best time to do the drones, which they're doing right now, and just getting confirmation that no one's hanging around, looking around on this side. Looks like Longneck is gonna be droning 4 Buck at the moment, which is played by Newcomb Darren. Let's see what the rest of the attack is doing right now. So Aras is actually pushing into getting a nice shot with Ying's gun, which is not easy to do with this ping, considering it's not the most favorable operator to take for locals. And he should be escorted by, I think that was Tyrell on Thermite. So they are doing a B tech. It looks like they want to get control of stairs. And unfortunately, Nigma takes out the Death Caller. I'm not sure what happened there. Bear in mind that if you do get downed, if you do get it down, should I say rather, actually, hold that thought. It looks like the Ying charges are gonna come through. I just want to see if maybe it's gonna be a rush plant. Ying is rushing. She's gonna take out. Actually, might get. He doesn't know that Mute is on the opposite side of this wall. Obviously, only be able to see that. He's opening up the mirror, and Destroyer is gonna probably meet up with Mute at the moment. Destroyer shooting Aras by mistake. Actually going to take up Mr. Tequila, which is a very good job there. Well done to LGD, taking 2 rounds in a row. Obviously it's best of 5 for a map. Not best of 5, but first 2-5. Not including overtime rounds. So, well done to LGD. They are opting to go to Kids Dom, which is the second favorable defense on this map for most players, although sometimes people opt to go to the Kids Dome first. So typically only just two nice holes to do on this map. So you'll mostly just be seeing Kids Domes and also basement hold, laundry.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So let's see how we have a Doc, Bandit, a Jaeger, Pulse, and a Legion. So the Pulse, played by Aras, is gonna be mostly playing downstairs, I wanna say. Maybe he's got the shotgun, so he's planning to do a lot of vertical play from downwards up to upwards if need be. It's always a risk playing Pulse shotgun, especially with this ping as well, because if you get into long range engagements, it's also using a pistol with a suppressor. It's not the ideal way to go into an engagement, if a long range engagement, should I say. But let's see how he plays it. He's prepping the windows right now, just in case for a run out. It's gonna be holding small tower at the moment. We have 2 people spawning here by his side. Say Twitch, I believe, and I wonder if Ash is going to be joining now. So let's see if they're able to skulk him out. Obviously, you want to be sure that this place is, yeah, and they do see him. Aras does see the drone, so he would maybe go for a rotate, but it looks like he's staying. Okay, so Twitch and Ash are gonna concentrate. Let's see what's going on the opposite side of the. So we have Langneck Tyrell holding downstairs. Leuven Lowster is going upstairs of Big Tower, and not much. So let's see what else is going back at Aras. He's still in the small tower. He is actually rotated out as well, which is a smart play. So now obviously comms are going on. I think Aras is just using his heartbeat sensor at the moment, seeing if they're actually choosing to go for him. This is wasting a lot of time, obviously, which is good on the defense side. But it looks like they're realizing that, and the attack team is obviously wants to get going on the actual take of the bomb site. See what Logan knows. He's actually at the end of meeting right now. He's gonna meet Grandits. And get it. Looked like it was a headshot, but it just missed him by an inch. Obviously on his side might have looked different. So it's a problem with playing with pings. While we here, let's take a look at kills. Aras 5 for 2, which is doing really well for LGD. Ruben, which is playing Blitz right now, he's two kills. So let's see if he can replicate more kills. So he's gonna take kitchen at the moment. He might get a flank onto. He's blinded. He blinded the bandits, which should be an easy take. But behind him was Ella. Actually, Ella's taken out, I think. No. So well done to MAD. Take 4 consecutive kills in a row. And I see Makimak is down, so it's a 4v1. Makila's very low as well. We will not just shoot. This should be a. Oh, Destroyer doing really well there. So it's. The fuses drop and Destroyer takes out. That's a brilliant play from him right now. If you can take out Ash, gets wall banged. The good attempt though was well done to Matt. That was a good attacking round. That's 4 consecutive kills in a row, which is really well executed. And I believe that Mark was down, so that was a 1v1 I want to say, or 2v1. I'm not sure. I lost track of that. But yeah, well done to Destroyer. Good attempt. See, so Mad are choosing to go to rear stage watchtower. Hopefully that's a mistake and chosen actually with the castle play. So this looks like it's actually a calculated choose, right? Not the best of. No, they choose kids domes. I'm sure that was just a mistake, because I'm sure most teams will agree when I say that's not the best of bomb sites to go to. Actually, the worst bomb site maybe in this whole game. Anyway, let's see the castle's going up on double window at the moment. Enigma is playing castle. He's gonna probably. He's just looking if the rotation holes are the best at the moment. So I think the Mutes actually got a few drones there. Well done to him. Obviously in this competitive nature, drones are your friends. You want to keep them alive, and Mutes is an excellent pick for competitive games. Mark playing Ella, the most dangerous Ella operator in this game. Let's see how he chooses to roam. So looks like it's going to be a lot of emphasis downstairs from the Mad team. Even Ruben Lobster coming down as well. He's holding. It's interesting. Okay, he's going back, rotating to side, which is smart. Interesting way to defend it. It's more of the angle games they're playing right now. Let's see how LGD tend to attack. Long Neck wants to take control of the walkway by bunks, so he's gonna place a thermite charge actually on the castle, which is not the worst thing to do, because it is quite not favorable for SC teams to go for the traditional South African team to go for the traditional kids dome take. So, and he's actually muted by, that's unfortunate, by Mr. Tequila. Well, unfortunate for him. Terrell downed by, I'm not sure who that was, probably Mr. Tequila, and that caller gets a lovely 2-kill onto Aras and Tyrell. As well played to him, especially with that MPX, which is quite hard to use as well. And Losa takes out Destroyer as well. He was playing Ash, I believe, or Ying, or Zofia. So they see the diffuser, so it's gonna be should be an easy hold for MAD to deny this take. Let's see where the two attack. So Nikum Darren taken out, unfortunately. So it's up to Longneck to maybe get an ace, or unlucky gets taken out by Last shotgun. So we are seeing Kids Dome hold by LGD. I want to say that they were unsuccessful. They were actually they were unsuccessful with their last hold on this bomb site. Let's see this time if they're able to secure another point, take them to 3-2. And we see a blitz being played again by Ruben also. And actually a Dokubi as well, so it'd be interesting to see how she plays. Logic bombs, yeah.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So they did choose Kids Dom first, and then they opted to go for rather a laundry take hold, which is more. I mean, they did win the defense last time, so it's probably best to stick with what you won with. So, I want to see how the Dokubi plans to play this one.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
She is playing a red dot on her MK14. She uses a logic bomb immediately. I'm not sure if she's able to hear anyone. She obviously wants, thinking that there's someone holding garage. Fortunately there isn't, and that's one logic bomb used. But Langneck is close by. Gets a headshot, a lovely headshot onto the Dokubi. But unfortunately getting a bit too excited there, going straight into the line of sight. Not getting killed, but getting taken to about 25 HP. I mean 15, no? It's 25. Blitz actually contested here by the Vigil and the Bandit. Makimak on the opposite side. He is using a Hibana charge on the normal barricades. Not sure if that's the wisest of utility uses. But so he's gonna get a flank. Actually, if they're not, yeah, he's gonna take out Bandit pretty easily. But he's got two more people close to him in the vicinity. He's got now he's just got one more person on the white stairs that might actually get him. He's actually rotated as he. So a double hit onto the Hibana, and Dukem Darren taking out the Blitz with the P90, which is really well done to him. Hatch is still close, so defenders can move around this bomb site pretty easily. And he's just gonna puff up Tyrell to take some. Tyrell might get a peek onto this Ash at the moment. If he pushes, maybe he sees the gun, and he does take out the Ash. So Makimak does get hit by another, and another. It looks like it, and another. Let's show this. The share is just toying with him, but he managed to take out a lot of time and plus a lot of health as well. But Hibana's choosing to rotate into another. Oh, I actually got the plant down. I didn't even notice that. And he gets revenge onto this chair. It's weird that he was still holding that angle. And just Tyrell there getting taken out by Nigma. Good plants on Nigma there. I didn't even notice he was in the bomb site. a bit of lapse of concentration there from LGD that costed them the win. Looked like they had what it takes to actually take that point, but unfortunately, a bit of carelessness, I want to say, maybe, that to allow that bomb to go down. Maybe the call wasn't there that the hatch was open, but it's quite unfortunate. So yeah, MAD are taking laundry room, which was the same bomb site we just saw. This time no Mira, but there is a castle. Ah, there is a Mira actually. And yeah, still no Hibana, but still a Thermite. So let's see how this plays out for LGD, who are close to match point. 1 around 2 match point if they do lose this one. So what's that? So I guess you see the cap cans being placed there by Ruben Loster. Might catch a few operators by surprise. Hopefully LGD do catch up onto that. Obviously in the moment you're a lot more susceptible to getting actually taken. You lose 60 HP from every cap can trap, so I mean that's a lot of HP to be lost in a competitive game. Or any game for that matter. So Ruben is actually choosing to roam with the cap can, with the shotgun as well, unless he wants to go back into objective. Looks like he wants to hold is actually placing more down, getting some reinforcements done as well. Quick lace into the round. What LGD wanna do right now is actually this: open up sidelines. Just tonight, the rotate, simple rotates. So Longneck actually looking for cameras maybe, or any other prompts. Let's take out the default cam. See what the roamers are doing. So we have Marky Mark and Ruben actually holding meeting. Ruben making up some sightlines into the making it for Marky Mark, I want to say. So it's a good angle. Hopefully LGD catch up into this. If not, so grenade does come through. It's a little bit more to the left or the right. Actually, it does take a lot of Marky Mark's out. Marky Mark did see Sledge. I don't know if Sledge saw Marky Mark. Yeah, and it takes off the head of and Nukem Darren takes out the remaining cap can that was lingering around. Though hopefully they do see the cap can traps or they will place around there. Sledge more likely to get actually insta-killed if he gets hit by one. Takes out the Elamine and gets a... Unfortunate that it was just the way he was sitting down that his head was a bit more open to get domed, and he did get domed. It was very close to actually doming Tequila as well, so there's a good shot there by Tequila with this, obviously beating the ACOG. So Thermite's gonna open up the hatch at the moment. Oh, and actually getting important hits down Darren onto minutes, and Tequila getting a lovely C4 there to get Tyrell, unfortunately for him. So it's up to the Buck and the Zofia. Actually just the Buck now, 3v1. It's very hard for Buck to pull out this type of clutch, and he does have the diffuser. Actually diffuser is down onto the stairs, so he is deciding to go for maybe kills rather. It's still possible. Go for a quick drop. Unfortunately being watched by Bandit, and well done to MAD, taking this to match point from to LGD. Let's take a look at the scoreboard while we are waiting. It's obviously the caller going 8 for 3. Really excellent excellent KD to have in a rank in a competitive game. Ruben also going 7 for 4 as well. So 2 standouts on the MAD team. And for LGD, still Aras and Destre. Destre obviously getting that. I think there was a 3k in that one round. So yeah, those two for either team. Let's see if Aras and Destre maybe have the other LGD guys step up. Of course, not getting too well at the bottom three. Hopefully stepping up and getting some points back for LGD. So a laundry hold again, and still the same standard operators. Although I'm not sure if there was a mute last time, but there is a mute now, and I'm gonna playing the mute. No lesion, which is interesting because I thought the lesions was actually helping a lot. So choosing to go with the Valkyrie cams this time, and pre-placing C4s,
5 seconds left.
which is interesting as well.
Attackers have recovered the diffuser.
The moment
Attackers
we're
are
gonna
heading
see
out.
a frontward take by MAD. Just obviously not taking the backhand this time. So Longneck actually getting a bit cheeky there, but choosing not to. See, the thing is, a lot of the MAD players as well, they don't really play ACOG, which you're forfeiting a lot of the advantages of being an attacker, I'd say. I mean, you've obviously gonna, if you're holding an angle, you're able to see a defender better than he can see you, unless he's playing Rook or Doc or any of the 3 speeds really with the ACOGs. But I guess obviously they're playing with preference and it's showing off right now with MAD being 4-2. Longneck actually using iron sights on the MP5, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that's maybe a mistake or anything. So Valkyrie looks like she's putting more cams up. She's got cams onto okay, she's got blue, so obviously she's pretty useless at the moment, seeing as though no attack's gonna be coming from this side. RS is holding blue soon, but looks like Hibana's still outside. Enigma's in the helping Tequila here with the A-take. There is Makimak, that needs to do the hatches, which would make this a bit better. And Mute actually contesting that angle. Lucky to be alive, I'd say. And unfortunately RS gets taken up by Ash. Really well done to him. He's actually carrying the diffuser, which you don't really see that much. He doesn't see the frost trap. Hopefully he does. He's gonna go into the frost, no? Yeah, he does. Fortunately for him. that looked pretty close, but maybe he was just making sure he was clear before he aimed there. So 5v3 for LGD's LGD defense hopefully holds out right now for them. Doesn't look so. The share does take out the Enigma, taking out, I think that was the rotation coming up from Valkyrie. So Darren's giving me callouts that they actually, so it's just 4v1 at the moment, should be a routine. Takes up one, and unfortunately Makimak goes around and takes him out. So that is map 1 being won there by Makimak and his team for MAD. Well done to Deathcaller, 7 for 3. Ruben also 7 for 5. Obviously standing out there is Deathcaller. He's a pretty good player as he's playing with the Ash mains. And unfortunately for LGD, hopefully the next round is a bit more closer. Then I'm sure they'd want that. LGD and MAD would want closer games as well. So well done to MAD for taking the first point. And both these teams are actually. So the next map is.
Well played, guys.
Well played, well played.
Well done, guys.
GG, guys.
Good game, boys.
Okay,
Yes,
starting.
sir.
What maps next?
You guys must actually switch teams, eh?
Switch sides, you mean?
Switch sides, yeah.
Why?
This is your map, so you defend first, eh?
Cool.
Alright, I don't know that.
Switch.
Now we know for the
Electro
next.
Tune Saber.
Yeah, electricity, you don't want to hear it.
Okay, I'm starting it. Good luck.
Why?
Cool, good to go.
Good luck, guys.
GG, good luck, good luck.
So next map on Chalet. Obviously, as you heard, Matt's choice. Let's take a look at the pings. You got some really low pings as well on the Matt side, which is nice to see. 170s, 180s, 170s. It's just really good. See where they choose to go first. Normally the kitchen is and they did the kitchen. So no frost. See Capcan being played. Which is also really good as well. Mutes. So I just want to see where they actually set up. Obviously, legions onto the windows, I'd imagine. That's actually a really good tactic being used in Pro League, the actual Pro League. Yeah, legions. Nice to see Legion being chosen. Last time to take Valkyrie. Just want to see where he actually puts cameras. Obviously, on this hold, Valkyrie cams are sometimes actually really crucial. So, let's take a look. She's going for the... That's a good throw. The Valkyrie strong one. The Twitch drone actually taking out the one mute charge, which should make it easier for his teammates to actually push through with their drones.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, that was the reinforcement actually destroying a Twitch drone. I mean, not Twitch drone, a normal drone.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb. Swapping mag. Setting needle candies.
Pretty decent skin that Makimak is using. So the tech side is coming from the east side, I believe. Obviously, Aras going with Sledge, going to rush into the building. Checking up no potential roamers downstairs, which is pretty clear. No one's. He's actually moving pretty fast into this objective. So he's good that that's reinforced, because that can actually offer a lot of sightline into the objective. And he hears footsteps. I just want to see if that's a teammate or not. And I believe that was Tyrell with the thermite. And Makimak is actually holding trophy room as well. Gonna meet up with Aras soon. Aras does take him out. There were some good reactions from him. And Nukem Darren taking a grenade onto someone holding, I believe that was bathroom. I'm not sure where he got the kill. That was probably in the bathtub. Probably droned that out, and then and Langnak also taking out Nigma, which is really good as well. He's at this. Obviously, there might be a Capcan on this. Plus, he doesn't see the Capcan. I don't think so. I guess Capcan to 60 HP done. There was no Legion, thankfully, otherwise that might have been a bit hectic. But anyway, good job on the Capcan. He chooses to vault out, and rightly so. The Valkyrie has got some eyes there onto, takes out Destroyer. Let's take a look at the defense side. So, giving the call out that there's someone on this window, probably from a camp, and he gets taken out by Langnek using the holographic. So, last defender mute in objective. So LGD are probably going to take this time to gather themselves, open up some sightlines there by thermite. You see two guys coming from stairway, and one guy from window, and one guy from hatch. So the diffuser on thermite, it's all up to how he wants to play it. So someone did rotate, Sledge rotated into kitchen, and Tequila taking out one. Now's the ideal time to plant, and see, this is valuable time that's being wasted. The best thing for, well, Tequila is low. You see Tyrell rushing in, getting the objective. I want to say that but risky. Anything can happen with these one-hit kills, headshot games, but as you do, take it. I think the best way to win those ones is to get the plant down and just let him come to you rather than go to him in those situations. But well done to LGD, taking out the last defender there and winning the round. So wine cellar garage hold. No bandit yet. Tyrell playing on the bandit, so I want to see that maybe the Ella gets chosen by someone else. Maybe no. This time no Ella, no Jaeger. Unless they chose the bomb site, change the different bomb sites. I just want to see if there's no Jaegers as well. There's no Jaegers downstairs, which would make a bandit trick hard to do if they are trying to do that. Just want to see also where the castle barricades also go.
Bomb located by attackers. Attackers have located the bomb.
The drone's getting cleared out from LGD right now. So Rook being played, giving the extra HP, which actually Aras actually took some damage there from a teammate actually.
5 seconds to
I'm not sure who that was, probably from the drone chaos. So that's unfortunate for LGD actually. Smoke getting a bit damaged there. Not the best of things you want to see. G so setting up for the defense, still getting everyone into position. Let's see if there's no roamers in. And Tyrell looks like he wants to do the bandit trick. And he can't anymore as he's used all of his batteries. But we do have the mute being played, which is perfect right now because no, he can't actually stop X-Kairos. That's already been detonated, but close enough. So there was no thermites, and the Monty is gonna have to de-shield to go through here, and the smoke doing his job really well. Let's call it getting a frag onto Longneck there, and Nigma as well, also getting another flag. So let's call it taking out Longneck. I don't say from kitchen or stairs. Looks like maybe stairs. Yeah. So Aras still used all of his smokes, and he's got an army. He's got an army in front of him, and he's trying to take out one. So that's 2 shields left, one Blitz and one Monty. Hopefully he gets a call out that he needs backup. Aras doing really well there with his impact grenade. It's not just the shields. That's a good way to clear out shields, I guess. Just throw all your impacts onto them. I believe that was Rook that had impacts. It was Smoke that had impacts. And obviously Darren having impacts as well on Castle. So yeah, I'll play to LGD. It looked really good from MAD for the take. Obviously very dependent on the shields, I see, for these bottom takes as well. Saw them take a bottom double shield strat in the first map as well.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So we are actually holding the basement at the moment, the snowmobile garage and wine cellar. See a Frost being played. I just want to see where she actually chooses to go here. It's weird that she chooses a Frost on this hold rather than on the
10 seconds left.
the trophy and kitchen hold. But anyway, if it works out, then it works out, I guess.
5 seconds to
She does hear the drones. She does not see where they are. The drones are being collected really nice, not being overly unless they are taken out by the mutes, which would be unfortunate for them. So we see an E-spawn from LGD. Obviously, looks like they want to do a take on actually changing it up now. Thermite's obviously crucial for this take. He is lingering about, which might actually cost a little bit of time for LGD if they do want to take the A. So obviously, yeah, they are gonna rotate to B side. Is anyone upstairs with the C4 maybe? No. No one's with the C4. No one's going to be doing that trick at the moment. Mark is holding upstairs though for his team. So obviously the banner trick coming out from LGD. Won't be able to get it down. Nigma's gonna get killed by this, and he does. There was good play from the thermite. What actually happened there was through the gunfire that was hitting Frost, Bandit could not hear properly of the thermite being planted. For those that don't know, you can actually cancel out a see Ruble just taking out RS there, but you can actually cancel out a thermite charge by placing it down before it could detonate. So you can actually you and your team the round playing that, but obviously does not work out that round because it was just a bit too late. But we do see Med on the front foot right now, 3-2. It's a thermite. I mean it's Ash and a Thatcher left. Thatcher choosing to rotate onto stairs while Tyrell holds the front line. You see Thatcher with the bomb diffuser, which is obviously unlucky. He gets taken out by Marky Mark. So it's got the bomb diffuser right now. He would have got taken out by the frost trap, I want to say, maybe, because I did not see that on the spectator. And unfortunate, maybe a bit of miscalculation there for the diffuser take. But anyway, it does look like Matt are going to take the first point for this map. Tyrell just lingering outside, seeing if he can maybe pick out one and then maybe put a push up onto another person. But Matt playing very disciplined, not picking unnecessarily, which is you even see really good teams not do this well enough. But well done to Matt, takes out Tyrell, get the first point onto this map. That's a good angle as well. And Deathcaller and Aras both 3 kills on and Longneck as well. 3 kills for their teams, respective teams. And we see a master bedroom hold from LGD, which is really rare to see actually. Just want to see how they play this out. They build the castles. Obviously they have a strat maybe place for this. And those wondering why I'm not actually playing for LGD, obviously you guys know me for playing LGD and Battlefield. I actually joined a bunch of mates before LGD decided to play competitive Siege. Actually, there's a lot of new clans that actually decided to play competitive Siege, which is great to see, like Mad as well. It's a bit strange because you can argue that there hasn't been a worse time to actually be playing Siege as a South African. Obviously, the hit rate is a lot worse than what we were used to, and obviously this game's no longer local hosted, which we could local host, but not anymore. So you still see Siege being played by a lot of South Africans, and that goes to show, man, that this is actually a really great game. It's just unfortunate for our circumstances. But anyway, back to the game. We see reinforcements still being done there by Darren, and I'm not sure if Mad were expecting this take, because to be honest, I was not as well. So they just readjusting their. I'm not sure if they know where the bomb site is. Like they do. They're rappelling onto the balconies right now by the B bomb site. And Tequila taking out Aras from the Fuse. I wanna see where this was. So they did allow Fuse to actually get up here, which is very weird for this hold. Normally you wanna keep this locked down as long as you can. And Ella might get clipped. actually it was the. See how dangerous those fuse charges can be. So long neck choosing to revive under the safety of the stairs. Obviously, there's no cues to show you that that you've got it down. So you've got to. And Tequila getting a the second kill on second kill or third kill onto first team. And well done to them getting the second points up. That was a good play by Fuse. Obviously disrupting LGD holds quite a bit. So yeah, if you want to hold this top section, you're gonna obviously wanna try to hold the ladders as long as possible, which LGD just left, I believe, or at least open the windows. So or make some holes into the windows so you can hear people repelling, or you know, a Fuse doesn't feel so confident as to put a cluster charge on. But yeah, well done to MAD making taking advantage of that situation and getting a second point up. Very good point. Very good game we're seeing here on Consulate at the moment. Mad's pick.
Attackers need to locate
and
bombs as they
Mad
can.
choosing Kitchen and Trophy as their next defensive hold.
Deploying jammer.
Activating camera.
Impact out.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
EDD deployed.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Down in position.
5 seconds left.
That's close.
Attackers have recovered
Mock
their
him up
diffuser.
does like to hold
Attackers
this trophy, or
objective
he
is
is
to defuse the
rotating now, but I
bomb.
did not notice. Actually, he might go back to holding it. Yeah, he is. So this is his preferred spot in this map, obviously, which is fine. Obviously, maybe Mad have decided on specific spot which they prefer
Bomb
to.
located by attackers.
Enigma is actually hiding behind the bomb site, which is really clever. Not many people look over here. You can get shot from the windows if he's droned out. A little bit brave from this Fred, just going straight into the bomb site there. Maybe thought it was a bit clear and only had people from the left of him. Like I said, it's important to drone out bomb sites before you push in. Obviously, LGD not doing that. Mark him up, getting killed there, and Ara just trading at the moment for his team. See how RS is doing 4 for 3. It's got taken out by the Ella child, but obviously Ella knows where she put them and she's dead, so shouldn't be contested too much. Ruben lost on objective, Valkyrie in objective, and Mute in objective, and so it's just a case of LGD realizing that it's time to push the objective. Buck almost getting a frag onto the Enigma. There's pretty. So them are getting taken out. I don't know if that was maybe a fall from upstairs. Hopefully not a fall, but I think he was maybe shot from the. He was shot from the little window slot. So hopefully this isn't a case for LGD where they score 2 rounds and then lose the rest. I would like to see them maybe put up a better fight than the last round. And it's 3v4 at the moment. Long actually getting hit by a lesion. LGD must be careful not to get team kill here. Unfortunately, he turns his back at the wrong moment and Enigma decides to peek the window. So Darren is still on the window and get the kill fast enough. He is let down to 1 HP. Harassed really well. It's taken out unfortunately. 3v1 for LGD. Darren on 1%. I don't see this going through it unfortunately. Gets taken out by a Legion mine. That's all that he was. Not the best ways to go in this game. For those who don't know, the Gumans are cloaked, so you don't blame him for not looking at it, especially in a tense situation like that. So I'm personally not really good at spotting those things out. Apparently some people are. It's not my forte. But digress, as LGD choose to go for wine cellar and snowmobile garage again. I don't recall seeing them hold kitchen, which is strange because that's actually a preferred bomb site on this map for most teams. But yes, they're liking to go snowmobile, which is not bad as well. I mean, second most favorable ones, but yes, let's see how if they manage to hold us through. I believe last time they were unsuccessful with their holds. Taro wants to do a bandit trick. I think again he's gonna, for this to work, you really need ADS to protect you from grenades. Let's see what it looks like. You see, we got a fuse as well. He can go upstairs and cause some problem upstairs. And a Monty and Hibana. So I don't see that they don't prefer to take the thermite, probably for gun preference, preference-wise. But yeah, let's see how the attacking team chooses to do this. They're choosing to go through a stairway take, which is held by a smoke at the moment. Or mute, is that? That's a mute. Almost getting the dome onto long neck. Still opting to go with iron sights. Actually, I used to play this game when I first started for a while with iron sights. It used to be preference. So if it's your thing, it's your thing. So RS does get a kill with smoke onto and he gets a dome onto fuse, which is really well because the dome or fuse was holding that angle. Hopefully he rotates back to sight. Sees the drone. Hopefully takes it out. I was thinking that. So now it's an angle game of 5 players to 3. So looking very well for LGD's side. Hopefully they're able to take this. Oh, the shell was showing a bit too much of body there. That's unfortunate. It's times like that where you need to be concentrating of every possible entryway. Unfortunately, not paying too much attention to that side and getting punished for it. And Darren getting taken out. So now that 5v3 turned into a 3v3 with RS severely injured as well, and Longneck also severely injured, while the attacking team are full health, pretty much. It's quite clever that they put the claymore there by the rotation. RS getting a lovely kill there, and he does hear the ash, I want to say. Let's mute rather. Does not hear the ash and gets punished for it. So the ash, not with the diffuser, the Hibana rather, is going to be coming to the front way and gets taken, gets killed, and he's gonna run out of time unless he gets to play. Oh, okay. Not sure what happened there. I think maybe 2 Legion mines means taking it out twice. So unfortunate for him. Well played from the Legion. Legion really doing wonders for LGD at the moment. So 3-3, very close game for either team. So, wine cellar hole from MAD, actually master bedroom, which is interesting as well. Let's see how they managed to defend this one. Contested for bar. they just wanted to troll a bit. So yeah, they're choosing to go with the bar hold. Not the favorable one, but not the worst one as well. See how they plan to hold this. See a fuse being played, which can actually work out really well from the attacking team. Especially if you can perhaps get upstairs, put some fuses down that goes into the bar section. I can actually take out the guys holding there, and then it just becomes a nightmare to hold, I believe. No reinforcements yet onto the soft walls. I'm not sure what's up with that. LGD should really exploit that if they can, but they really don't have any long-range breaches such as Ash or Hibana. So Enigma does reinforce one side but leaves another. Hopefully he called out that he needs another reinforcement there, otherwise that might come to his detriment. See some sidelines here by thermites. I think that's the Strayer. No, that's the Strayer on the fuse. IQ.
I'm reloading.
RD scanning. Detected a bomb.
So Makimak did get tagged up a lot there. I'm not sure who that was by. I think maybe Ying or Fuse. Let's call it taking out Langneck, who was on the IQ on front door. So Makimak very lit. The Legion half lit. It's not really too bad for the attacking team going into this stack. And that's a cue for the Ella that they're actually on top now, and he's going to be watching that angle. We'll see. I think that's quite clever to do. He goes into to safety to disable this phone from Dokubi, which is the logic bomb. Obviously, I'm wasting a bit too much time at the moment. Harass almost getting taken out there. Let's just go with the smoke to rotate. Unfortunately, that's the problem with that gun. Close range is very dangerous. 40 seconds left and things are about to get heated. A moment with the Tara opening up the sidelines to objective. Makimak getting the kill, which is used really well with the roaming game. If you manage to take out the fuser. Obviously seeing the fuser and walking it there for his team. Oh, Thermite rushing in and getting the kill there. And Nukem Baron, see, the problem is no diffuser and Makimak just has to hide.
5 seconds remaining.
And that's gonna be a win for the defense. You really have to watch out for that diffuser, otherwise it's a big problem. It was a good take from LGD either way though. Very nearly taking it. LGD going for the master bedroom office hold again. See if they are a bit more successful this time, hopefully learning from their fuse mistake. Tequila going back on fuse, so could work out just as well as last time for MAD.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So C4 might
Bomb located by
be
attackers.
very.
10 seconds left before insertion.
He picks up the D4, the C4 actually.
5 seconds remaining.
There are better ways to make rotation holes rather than use the C4. Ras got the shotgun, how to be safe with that.
Attackers are moving
And
to defuse the
Tyrell
bomb.
should have impact grenades unless he's using barbed wire. He's using barbed wire. So no rotation hole yet. Maybe they're choosing not to. We do have Aras on cams at the moment. He's gonna try hold the side, not making sure the fuse doesn't have a free reign like last time. Fuse is coming up to do his fuse again. Aras gonna go on his cams and actually shoot Mr. Tequila. A very clever play. Very clever play by the Valkyrie and Pulse combo. Tyrell just shooting out some drones there. Mark him up. On the rappel here, he's actually looking straight at Pulse, but he doesn't know what to take the shot. If he just had to take that one shot there, he would have had an easy headshot. Unfortunately, we're able to see the outlines, he's not. So he gets a mark, and he's gonna unload onto Pulse, and good wallbang. Good wallbang. That's what you want to do with your drones. Make it possible to get those wallbangs. Enigma takes out Tyrell, and things are looking to fall apart slowly for LGD. Actually, unfortunately, with those missed shots, it's looking very bleak for LGD now, who are gonna probably take this map. Fast guy. Unfortunately, Darren has a bit too much to handle, so it's gonna go on to the third map. And TKT bags coming out there, obviously realizing they beat LGD. Third map is going to be played though just for stat purposes, so stay tuned for that one. But well done to Matt for winning the series. GG. Well played, guys.
GG's guys.
Well played,
Sorry
guys.
about
Just for
I might have teabagged, but it was not. It was just out of habit. I apologize.
for stat reasons, I think you're required to play the third map. So
Yeah, for the points.
yeah,
We must play it.
Yeah. So I'll be back now. I'm just gonna go use the loop quickly, and then I'll start it.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Ja,
Hoe lang Johnny Low?
Ons het Desember begin.
ja.
Just lekker. Hier is een moeilijke game.
Ja, it's fucking nice.
It's a break from Battlefield, eh?
Yeah, fuck. Battlefield is so fucking repetitive now. Everybody wants to play Domination and show if they have fucking big dicks or something.
No, we play Siege and then we jump into Battlefield for matches, bro.
Oh, CG is so fucking awesome, man.
Wow.
Yeah, except when your teammates kill you.
Yes, Nigma.
Yeah. They know.
Who left on your team there, Ras?
Days. I think he accidentally left.
Okay, cool.
No bank, yes.
This map.
Ja, no.
Oh, at
You
least I got my
guys did
worst map
fucking
overdone
well,
with, bro.
Holy shit. You guys are good.
I think we're still developing strategies because we just do it as we play.
Don't shoot each other. We just play, bro. We don't have strats, bro.
No, you guys did well, man.
Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Well played.
Yeah, no, you guys are also good at Rex. Yes, so she give me cuck every time.
Yes, look. Long neck.
No, man.
No, legit, I think Arash is the only person killing you, bro. If there was Nemesis kill streak, I think he's sitting on about 10, bro.
I think Marky, every time Marky takes Ella, I kill him.
Yeah, fuck. I was like, no, fuck this. I'm not picking her again. And then, nothing.
Every time I see Ella, I'm like, ah, Marky, hello.
Run, bitch, run. Fucking hell. Nah, dude, well played. Shit.
Why we lost a player?
Is the share coming back or must I send him invite?
Okay, what I missed.
Do I need to invite the share, man?
Invite.
Yeah, I think Electra, it's...
Okay, let's send the share invite.
Rachel, when's your team playing?
Sunday,
Fucking
2 o'clock.
Against?
Hollow Point, whoever they are. I haven't really seen them yet.
We played them last week.
They're good.
Oh. You guys
will take them. You guys will take them.
Alright,
Wait,
okay, good.
who do you guys have, Electra?
Team name
Team guys.
Hollow Point, man. Oh, we've got Viper, Venom, True Vitality, and Queen Bee. Spent,
That Raging Game, what's that guy's name that's so good though in that team? Hollow Point.
Oh, that relaxation gaming.
Relaxation
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, that guy's good, bro, with a shield.
Yeah.
Quite good with a shield,
if you can close him down, then I would have shield.
Just take out Relax Gaming, and then there's that Black, what's his name? Black something.
Black Hammer.
Yeah, Black Hammer.
Black Hammer.
Black Hammer.
That guy. If you guys can take out those two, then you will beat them, bro.
hopefully.
Electro, I thought Dylan plays for you guys.
No, he plays for AAV, bro. Alright. You guys ready? I'm sure you guys wanna...
Good to go.
Okay, alright, I'll start.
Okay.
Good luck, enjoy. Bye.
Like boys, enjoy.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay.
So, third map for these two teams. Obviously, MAD did take the game, but for formality reasons, it is required to play the third map for stat reasons as well. So, defense again for MAD, holding, I will say, bottom floor, with the Valkyrie and Ella coming out already. Legions as well. No mirrors yet. So archives actually, not vault. So they're choosing to maybe choose archives to throw the team off. But very capable attacking squad to take on archives as well from LGD side. 3 people playing early access, which is the most dangerous place to spawn. So I was trying to see if there's actually any spawn kill engagements happening. I haven't seen that yet in these matches played. Maybe I missed it, but I don't recall actually. But yes, let's see how it goes. Alchemok actually AFK at the moment. If he actually gets down to putting down his bandit charges. Obviously 20 seconds left. It's actually don't want to be reinforcing at this few times, but he's got the two walls to reinforce, which I'm sure he will do. Okay, so he chooses to do the front. So no spawn peaks from MAD. So the early access guys should be able to freely move around. Just they are quite careful. Lubin is holding the kitchen side. He's gonna hold back from the rotate just in case of getting wallbang. And looks like the LGD team are gonna be taking open area. Darren just going on top. Even Losa, yeah, Losa is trying to tag someone there.
Swapping mags.
Drone is ready to go.
Monkey does get hit by a Legion man. So he's taking some of his HP. So Legion has been a very influential player for both these teams, so I've seen. We'll also managed to take out Darren on the back. Ooh, long neck doing a really good peek, especially with that reflex sight. Obviously not the easiest thing to do. And he actually didn't see the head of Bandit there sticking out. He managed to tag him, but not a headshot. He's gonna be a bit upset with that, I'm sure. There are us getting the kill onto Legion. Or was that Mute? He does get lit to 1% there. As long as he can get the... Oh, he actually doesn't need to get any walls open as there's a rotation holder already. Longneck doing really well as well. Managed to take out, I think there was 2 or 3 guys. RS needs to maybe just clean the house here. He's got 3, 2. Unfortunately so low that he gets insta-killed almost. See how the blitz plays this out. It's very possible, especially with the blitz as well, to take out 2 guys on defense. So unfortunately for him, doesn't manage to take out the Ella. So well done to Matt for getting that first point on Chalice. And the lock is being held by LGD at the moment, with the mirror strat coming as well. See how that mirror plays. Minutes to play how to
Defenders,
Mirrors.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Bomb located by attackers.
Activate jammer.
So the drones are meeting up at server, so I want to see if maybe if they do it server tech. No thermite, so it does make it the server tech quite hard to do.
10 seconds remaining.
Rush holding meeting, looks like it, or just doing
5
reinforcements
seconds
and
remaining.
rotating now. It looks like he wants to do a spawn peek actually.
Attackers recovered the
Let's see if this works out
Attackers
for
are
him.
heading out to defuse a
No
bomb.
one spawning on early access, unfortunately for him. He's
Attackers
gonna.
have located a bomb. Defender exposed.
I don't know if that's fortunately for him or unfortunate, but either way, it's no attacker spawning there. Problem with doing that so early on is people do not like to spawn early for that same reason. But now that he's obviously shown that he's capable of doing that early access spawn, they're gonna be worryful. Cautious for next round. For next rounds, attacking rounds for MAD. So not sure if it was probably the best idea to do it so quickly. And actually, Valkyrie is holding servers. I was watching with cams, obviously getting the word out that to his team that, you know what, they're actually going for the sub attack. And this guy actually managed to take out one, which is really well. Looks like Dokubi is gonna fall back. Let's wait for reinforcements maybe. Probably not wise to take this on alone, especially with the DMR and an SMG.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
And Ara's doing well to take out the diffuser for the defense over there. Let's see how he does.
Cover me, reloading.
Feeling very confident as he was going with the spawn pick and then rotating and roaming and taking out the diffuser. Don't think he saw that diffuser was down, otherwise he would have probably yeah, it looks like he actually got a range shot there onto the diffuser, which is well done. Unfortunately getting a bit too confident, taken out by IQ, who was watching the rotate. At the moment it looks like the IQ, the attacking attack is stalled out a bit, and you have an IQ and a Dokubi left to do, and actually the Dokubi does well to take out the Valkyrie playing an objective. He's gonna place the diffuser and rotate to the other bomb site. But actually it's turned from 4v2 to a 2v2, so well done to these attackers.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
So quite low on time, and that grenade isn't actually going to destroy. I don't want to. It does not destroy. This grenade might actually.
Seconds to go.
It does, and 10 seconds left. He's got to really make his moving. He's gonna rush into bomb site, and the defenders do not know that he is planting in the bomb site. That's gonna be a problem for the defense. So well done for him for getting this plant down, and takes out one defender. All he has to do is take out one, and the Mira sees him. Not sure if the IQ saw him as well, and Mira does well to take him out. So now it's just a case of defusing.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers
Well done to Ozzy taking the first defense round. On to Ruben Lobster actually left the game there. I'm not sure.
Defender mission successful.
I'll actually pause the timer to see if he goes through. Actually, I do not think I can pause the timer anymore, which is unfortunate. So I have to get the call that they want to do a rehost, which I should. Might be a bit of an issue to do, but it's still possible. I can't actually pause the. You could be able to, but Ubisoft like to ruin good things.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So at the moment, Matt playing with 4 players. I think it's just more better to play with 4 players at the time being until he can join back again, because it really is such a mission with this new system, because once you leave a dedicated server, you actually forfeit your time for, I think it's about 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that. And it's really such a mission to get the lobby started again.
5 seconds left.
Like I said, there was better time to play Siege when you're at it just.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
So lobby hold with 4 players. Let's see how this plays out for the defense team. As you see that Sophia is waiting for his teammates to come help him with this push.
A bomb has been located.
So RS does get the kill onto that Ella that was probably roaming.
The attackers bombed
And
the
Nigma
diffuser
gets
has
the
been
trade onto RS.
dropped. Attackers have recovered the diffuser.
And this share doing really well and to take out that Valkyrie. He probably saw him through the drone and remembered. So well done to him. There are obviously no defenders roaming left, so best best attack team to regroup and actually take this bomb site, which is really easy to do 4v2, especially seeing as though you have a Thermite, a Twitch, and a Zofia to help you do this. What the defense really attack needs to do is get this wall open on the
Attackers
service,
have located a bomb.
and then actually do a push that way. But at the moment, it's gonna be a drop. Tyrell managed to take out Enigma while trying to kill the mute, which is fortunate for him, but the Surge does manage to take out the mute. So 2-1 for LGD. Unfortunately, they were playing 4v5 there, so I'm sure they'll be glad that their player had returned. As you can see, I think it was Tequila that rejoined, or Rube. I'm not sure who it was. But obviously top two, very influential to have them back. So next we have LGD on the defensive side, taking Taylor's office and archives, which is also really good to defend. Obviously they did win the bottom hold, so the best second option there is on this map.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Haven't really seen so much of vertical play by these two teams. No bucks and no jackals with the shotguns, downwards and all that stuff. Not in the South African meta, so to speak. But then again, there isn't much in the Western meta, but it is growing slowly. There's nothing strats as well being played by teams as in this local playing field. So see how this progresses for LGD. RS going for spawn pick again. I don't know if anyone's going to be spawning here this time. There are going to be a lot of players to be shooting here. He does wake up one. He's going to best rotate back. He does take out Marky Mark, which on the Thatcher. Not the most. It's actually going again. That was a bit too much. I think I should have taken his blessing and maybe left it. That was a bit too much to handle. But Twitch actually getting the frag now. And getting taken up by Langneck. Very aggressive from LGD. So too much peeking going on from LGD. So the Twitch and the Thatcher taken out. You still got three speeds. Three speeds, which is you have the at least MAD have that going for them. So yeah, obviously MAD expecting this archives hold, decided to go spawn onto early access most of the team. Fortunately for them, and a bit more aggression coming out from Lugneck onto the Ash. Still using the iron sights, which is interesting because he did manage to take out that Twitch, who was using a... I'm not sure if she was using an ACOG, but if she was, then impressive to take her out with the iron sight. Of course, you've got no magnification on iron sights. So he hears.
C4 deployed. Setting off the C4.
think he... So it was a crossfire between the Valkyrie and Langek. Unfortunately, Langek got taken out. So the shaders, they got the IQ, and obviously the... What he should do is what he's gonna do right now, maybe rotate to the other way, so he chooses to go to the vault stairs rather than server stairs.
10 seconds
On his
remaining.
right is Ash, which they're gonna meet soon.
Attackers drop the diffuser. 5 seconds remaining.
And he does take out the Ash. Well done to LGD taking this D1 on the map. As you can see, there is a bit of a delay from what the players see to what we see. Obviously that's unfortunate, but what can we do? Cough cough Ubisoft. Cough cough, we could play on local ping. Which is unfortunate because both the teams obviously haven't experienced the match on local ping, I'm sure, which is just a totally different experience, I think. So lockers and CCTV hold from MAD at the moment, and
Attackers need
operator
to locate
picks
and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I see a Frost being played. It's interesting. Obviously, probably just comes down to preference of the gun, I think. I'll Frost trap onto the window, but it doesn't. Yeah, LGD could do a push onto that, but they have the operators to do a service push, which is what they should actually aim to do. And Destroyer unfortunately biting the dust for LGD, so that's it's a payback for the first or second round. Hopefully he can come back in.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
All players choosing to spawn in early access. There are no peaks. You do see a Ella being played in open area. He's rotating to CEO office at the moment, so boardroom. So going to storage at the moment. He gets a prompt that he's actually got players downstairs waiting for him. Or rather, he's going to be waiting for them as he manages to tag up Ash to 1% of health. I'm not sure if they're going to opt to maybe go for a reset. No, probably not. Actually, yeah, they are going to. See, these walls are a bit tricky to shoot through. They are wasting a bit of time doing this as well. For the best way. There we go. I know that this wall, it's not a normal soft wall. It's actually layered more. There's actually it's actually more than just soft walls in this game. In that situation, you're probably just better off shooting through another destructible object, like there are the cubicles that you can shoot through, or another wall. But yeah, I'm sure they've learned from that mistake. That obviously costing a lot of time for LGD's rosters. 5v2 with a diffuser still being inventory picked up, and it is now still possible if they manage to get the plant down. Somebody hangs up from up top maybe, while somebody gets the plant down, and one person on top can actually make it really difficult. And the share has returned, please.
bomb
But you
diffuser
get
has
taken
been
up by
dropped.
Mr. Killer that had a sight line into
15
the
seconds to go.
drop down. And Matt take the next round for them, so make it 3-2. So LGD will be opting to take lockers and CCTV room. So standard hold. Probably see a Mira come out as well, or Ella rather. So so probably going to actually the Mira is coming out. You see a Montaigne being played by MAD at the moment.
Attackers need
Probably
to
want to
locate
do
and
the
defuse
service
as many
take.
bombs as they can.
Camera ready to activate. ATS deployed, ready to go. Deploying ATS.
Bomb located by attackers.
Reloading, cover me.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
And Glass taking out the. That was a peak upstairs. I wanna say, where was that peak from? Trying to find out right now. That was actually from upstairs. I think I ran out from there, and that was Jaeger, which was Aras, I think, being taken out very early into the round. Just trying to find his body, which I just can't find it. Very odd. I wonder if that was a good shot, I'm sure. It's one of the mysteries of Siege. Anyway, good progress here from Mad. Already taking control of open area, and Langnick Prof actually taking out the glass. That's a good trade. But let's. Good shot from Blitz into Langnick. Gonna be feeling trapped about that.
Time to move forward. Just a little trick. I'm out of ammo.
So they're not taking out the C4. Oh, Tyrell peeking at just the right time and running out, which is not the smartest thing to do. But well done to him taking out the Montaigne, which is obviously a problem. So 2v3 and Fuse with the diffuser on A-bomb, which looks uncontested. And they're actually going to get the plant down.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Darren does take out the Thatcher. It's got Fuse to deal with right now. This caller comes from behind. It takes out Darren. So it's 3-3.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Activating jammer.
That is actually a CEO hold. I didn't even actually pick that up. Yeah, interesting that they're going here for the hold.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds remaining. Bomb located by attackers. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Deploying jammer.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Most of the defense is out of the objective, but we do see Frost making rotation back, so it's going to be 3 out, 2 in. Obviously, it's good to have players on the north side of the building, just making it uncomfortable for the players in the objective, as well as have maybe someone on skylights as well. Someone on skylight can maybe get an angle onto Ruben, and definitely that Scholar. So it's good to have players just making that rotation. The Scholar does take out RS at the moment, maybe just being a bit too aggressive on the Ash. He opens up sightline into the. He does take out Tara as well as Honoro. Get taken out by Langneck though on IQ. But there's a crossfire between Ruben Lauser and Tequila. And Ruben does take him out. Wicked Baron is actually on the taken out as well from Ruben. Well done to him. So 9 kills from Ruben and Death. This is really good for them too. The Strayer, actually last man alive 1v4. Still possible, especially with the Zofia. AK is impressive, and her pistols as well. Darren unfortunately getting taken out. Getting disconnected. Fortunately does not do the required Zenith effect. The Tequila easily takes out the Strayer and puts it onto match point 4 match, and LGD have to play this 4v5. Not an easy task, but they are defending, so they do have that going for them.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Loading new magazine!
Attackers have located a bomb. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining.
So they are
Attackers
obviously
have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving
some
to
hatches
defuse
being
the
left
bomb.
open from LGD. Actually making a rotation hole on 2 servers. Just gonna see what they have in mind.
Mine flying out.
Wait for it.
Mad seeing that it's clear to take control of open area, and they'll do so right now. Obviously get the Hibanas in to do the hatches as well. Fortunately, Tyrell gets disconnected as well, making it a 5v3. And Langneck does, I want to say, get the trade to Nigma to take him out, but well, it's unfortunate for LGD. I'm sure Tyrell will be less disappointed as well. That's actually distracted Banner to think that Ash is coming from the opposite side, but they're gonna be right next to each other, but here's each other. And Langneck gets the better of Ash. Yeah, it's quite funny to actually see that happening. Tequila getting tagged up a little bit by the Legion. Marky Mark taking out Aras. Destroyer taking out Marky Mark. Legion on 1%. Now, Legion's fire rate should beat Glaz's gun, but Glaz's gun hits like a rock, so probably better to take on Glaz when he is a bit less on ammo.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds remaining.
Langneck doing really well for his team this round. Actually, could be
5 seconds to go.
getting a 4K taken out by Michael Mark Tequila. Oh, he gets a plant down. I don't even know he had the diffuser, but he hears Destroyer. But obviously if you let go of that plant you lose. So well done to LGD, taking it up to 4-4. Still 5v4. Obviously not very easy to do that. Overtime on defense for match. Nikum Darren hasn't returned yet.
Attackers need to locate
It's weird that they don't get a sub in for him. Obviously it will be very useful right now. They choose to go back upstairs. That worked really well for them last round. But I think it, like I said, to win this bomb site, you gotta take control of important site lanes. You can easily shut down the comfortable spots which they were using before, and make them actually regret taking certain holes.
10
but
seconds
LGD obviously have a lot to learn in that as well. So I'm sure they'll appreciate these games that are played.
their diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
So they're spotting early access as well this time. At least two of them are, and are spawning, actually rushing in to the building from servers.
Drone's ready.
Destroyer doing really good job here, actually making a hole to peek through and taking out two people. Doing really well for his team right now, man, to make it to make that possible. So now it's up to Aras actually getting really close. It's important for his teammates to get around the thermite to maybe do some breaches as well. don't know if there was still someone hanging around supply. No, there is a rotation going into that room, and there's obviously, hopefully he saw that Capcan trap. One more Capcan trap, and long neck prop is gone. So he has to be really careful. And I actually do think this is gonna be the end of the match if he does push this Capcan. Tyrell saving, I want to say saving that might's life there by the perfect timing. And the Capcan trap, like I said, is gonna be a problem unless they do spot it. They're getting spotted by a camera, they don't see that it's in the corner there. Yeah, they do not see it, and he's gonna get killed by the Capcan. No, it's picked up immediately, but the call out from the Valkyrie cam should come out. No. So they're gonna do a rush plant into the objective.
10 seconds.
I shouldn't really worry about the cameras right now. Oh, one more person and very close, very close. Unfortunately for that. Well played from Longneck. I think he had bullets in his main gun, so sometimes it's better to go in with, say, 10 bullets of your main gun than go in with 10 bullets of your pistol. I may be wrong, maybe he had less, but I'm sure it looked like he did have. But anyway, I'm sure that stress came to him about the time limit. They almost done it as well, so well done to them. Fortunately not. Seeing that Valkyrie cam that was just highlighted in blue, which wasted a lot of time for them watching for Valkyrie cams, which I think came to their downfall at the end. It really didn't do well. I mean, didn't do too bad considering they played 5v4 as well.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Us going for major destruction onto the server hold.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left.
Obviously, being a man down, they obviously feel that it's not worth taking the Mira
Attackers recovered the
spot.
diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse the bomb.
Garage sounds like no. That's just Glaz opening up sidelines into open area. And no shield as well. He played by Lubin. I think there was someone in open area, if I'm not mistaken, and he's getting taken out. Was Longneck playing open area? Sometimes in situations when you're man down, it's probably better just to maybe play the safe game on the roam, or to not do the roam at all. Sure does manage to take out one person, but gets lit a bit and gets taken out by Ruben. Should be an easy finish. Playing a bit of games with the blitz at the moment. And that should be it for LGD, unless the Bandit plays some major games right now. If he just fortunately doesn't miss up that. And there is it. Game sets and match for MAD. MAD take the series 3-0. Unfortunately for LGD, played that one man down. But good fought in all maps, I think. Well played to both these teams, and congrats moving forward. Good luck moving forward. Thanks for watching the stream. Goodbye.